Okay, now it's time to create our layers. And what you want to do is have a layer of each. Now, you're not always going to have all your leaves and grass clippings ready to go. You're probably going to get a big batch of them in the fall. And so we'll talk a little bit about holding pins and things like that in just a second. But first, let me show how you layer your compost bin. So when your kitchen bucket gets full, you're going to bring it out to your compost bin and you're going to dump it in. And it's going to look and smell pretty gross at this point. Okay, so that's one of our layers. Now right now it's going to be really smelly and pretty gross, and that's one reason why we create our layers. So what you're going to do is have some leaves and grass clippings nearby, and you're just going to layer those on top. Now an interesting thing that's going to happen with your compost bin is it's going to seem like it's almost full every time you dump stuff into it. And then the next time that you come out to it, say a week later, you'll see that things are already starting to break down. So it will hardly ever really get all the way full unless your layers aren't right. So one thing I recommend if you have the yard space for it is to have a holding bin. So this is our compost holding bin, and this is where we put a lot of our dry ingredients until we're ready to layer them in the compost bin. So this isn't going to break down because it doesn't have the nitrogen mixed into it. It's just holding the ingredients until we need them for the other compost bin. And this is where I will draw my dry layer to put on top of my kitchen waste.